What's up guys, it's Maxwell back with the next war recap video, and today we have random action against the Lost. Alright, so without further ado, let's jump right into the action. Actually, I don't need to do that because we have not had our next spin. And as you can see, victory 86 to 83, but I definitely have to mention that we were at an advantage right here. So both sides had 4 Town 11s, but then we had, let me check, we had 10 Town 10s, they only had 8 Town 10s, so a 2 Town 10s advantage for us. So yeah, definitely shout out to the Lost. Great matchup, great war with you guys. I'm gonna go into a bit more detail later, but let's start off with our attacks as usual. And at number 29 we have a Rob Fighter, like in the last wars, coming in and absolutely crushing it. Town Hall 9 beast right now. He is I don't know if you guys are familiar with War Match, but it kind of goes like the way that it takes the last, I'm not quite sure, 9 or 10 wars or something like that, and that way the older wars are just put out of the stats at some point. So that way you only have your most recent wars in there, your most recent like 7, 8, 9 or 10 wars, I'm not quite sure. And he's at a hit rate of 95% now, actually. So he's just been six-packing like crazy. Hasn't had to fail in, I think, 8 wars now. So definitely some pretty insane stuff. And he's going for the 100% hit rate inside War Match, which would then equate to a perfect hit rate inside the last couple of wars that we did. So very nice. And once again, he got a 6-pack this war, obviously. So I'm able to up his hit rate again. Coming in right here with the Stoned Hobo. Funnel has been very good. A lot of troops going towards the core. See that, almost all the time with him. Obviously, he has a lot of practice right now. He has a lot of confidence, a lot of good attacks. And his 6-pack was fresh again this war, so it wasn't like he was chickening out and waiting for cleanup or something. Nope, he decided to go in and do it fresh. So yeah, nice scout job as well here. One Hawk able to 1v1 that Wizard Tower with very low health over there, and then just sends in all his other Hawks from the 9 o'clock corner to take out those defenses that are left standing over there. And the kill squad has pretty much already wrecked the entire rest of the base. So very good attack. Almost didn't need his Hawks, or could have used a couple less Hawks, but what is the point? Many buildings left standing. So yeah, that's gonna be that. I thought I was on 4x already, sorry for that. And that's gonna wrap it up for this first attack. Shout out once again to Rob Fighter. Absolute killer right now, and he swagged a wizard and an archer. Up next we are going to have number 24 and Daniel Z coming in right here, doing his thing with the logo bolt. So we have 3 golems, we have 18 loons, and not too many funnel troops actually. So the heroes and the bowlers are gonna do the main job right here. Not a huge funnel needed. He's gonna funnel one side with the queen, which is of course always nice, and the other side's gonna be funneled by the baby dragon behind the golem over there. That's gonna work out as well. Although the Tesla farm is sort of roasting his baby dragon, I don't know if he knew about the Tesla farm. Not quite sure if this was a fresh hit or not. Anyways, the entry is still looking good. The bowlers are going to move into the base, which is nice. The king was swinging around, actually completing the second half of the funnel, which was extra nice in this case, because it was sort of a struggle with the Tesla farm over there. No, I don't think he had knowledge of the Tesla farm, or he wouldn't have attacked like that. It must have been a fresh hit as well, so a special shout out then to Daniel for this one. Yeah, queen doing work. Skelly traps is going to pop. The bowler is going to tank that skelly trap for the queen, so she's going to stay nice and healthy. We still have a golemite up. Queen has been bowled over, so at this point spamming in the loons for the overkill. Yeah, not much air defense left on the back end side, and 4 more loons in the back, which are not going to be needed. He's going to balloon parade them across the base in the end. So very nice attack to Daniel as well. Didn't really have any spectacular troops inside our Tunnel 9 raids as well, so I don't really have something extra funny like witches or something to show you guys, but definitely some nice overkills by our guys. So that was a pretty good one over there. We're gonna check out 2 more. Let's start that with number 15, and shout out to Obi. Obi got the 6-pack this war again as well. Hasn't had that in a while, I have to say. Sort of been struggling But this war he 6-packed, so very nicely done to him. Obviously very important for us to have a couple of 6-packs in this war. Since we were 2 Tunnel 9s down, we had less scouts automatically. And the Lost actually performed, I already said it, a lot better than we expected. Don't want to take anything away from them. A lot better than we expected, and also very good in the Town Hall 9s. Had our 9s cleared very early, and by that they had a lot of time to plan their 10 and 11 attacks, and a lot of time to scout as well, because they had quite a few scouts. Obviously with 2 Town Hall 9s more and 2 less to clear, it is expected to have quite a few scouts as well, and they did that. They lived up to that expectation, and yeah, definitely had a nice performance in this war. But yeah, 2 Town 10 disadvantage is always tough to overcome, so yeah, a little bit of a bummer for them to get this matchup. Anyways, we have Obi coming in with the Stoned Hobo again, absolutely destroying the core. Not much point defense left around the outside. He's gonna send the Hawk straight into the Tesla farm. No bombs on the Tesla farm. That's nice, because obviously Tesla farm gonna go down a little bit smoother then, and he can use the heal spell towards that wizard tower if he's going to need it. Is no bomb over there? Okay, that's good as well. Gonna use the heal spell even later. Alright, that's gonna be the rep for this one. 1 Hawk in the back for cleanup, 1 Wizzy, and 1 Archer. And that's gonna wrap up this attack. Sorry guys, I just gotta wipe my nose real quick. I got a sort of a cold, but anyways, we are gonna do this. I've been waiting with the recording long enough now. It's almost a day after war ended, and I haven't been able to do it, so I gotta do it now. Of course, the replay's staying a bit longer for this random war, but I want to get it done anyways. Don't want to have too much time between the war ending and the video coming out. So yeah, there we go. First 10v10 we are going to look at in this war. We have Niklas 60 coming in right here. On number 12, Hood Red, and we have a Shattered Gobo Lalo. So yeah, sort of the nice army composition, an army composition we are quite used to at this moment. 2 giants in there as well. Those guys are distracting a little bit for those war breakers, so that's nice. I'm gonna get a little bit of defensive attention. The wizard is also gonna have the funnel created behind those guys. Queen is then tanking the bomb tower. The wizard's gonna be able to take a couple more shots at that dark spell factory. Gonna get it out of the way, move in along, and then actually get killed by the cannon. But the funnel has been created. The queen is going to be suicided on this side because we have a Lava Hound CC, so that's good. This base was scouted before, so he knew about the CC, which is of course always a good thing. As I said, we didn't have too many scouts. We had quite a few Tunnel 11s, including myself, who had to go in fresh again this war, so that was of course not ideal, but still we had a pretty solid performance by the 11s as well. But once again, more on that a bit later. So huge value right here by coming straight into this wizard tower farm. The queen has already grabbed 1 Inferno. There goes Laloon already, and this base at this point pretty much is already toast, as you can tell, because all the wizard towers out of the way, the 1 Inferno out of the way. So yeah, very nice entry spot right here that he picked, and very good attack. And he has a Skelly spell for the queen, which he's going to use while I gotta take care of things one more time. Sorry for that, guys, but I don't want to cut the video all the time as well, because that would be even more awkward, I think. So yeah, base is already wrecked. What can you say? That was my distraction right there. Already destroyed the base. Alright, so Niklas, nice job right here on number 12. Hood Red getting it done for, as I said, our first 10v10 of this war. And that's going to be the 100% over there. Okay, so that was that one. Our next 10v10 came on number 10. Right here by Akui, aka Kavada, aka Trials, aka Mario. The man, the myth, the legend. Very cool to have him in the clan as well. Huge. He's just huge. He's doing everything. Tower 9 attacks, 10 attacks, attacks on 11s. All that good stuff, and we were all really happy for him when he got this 10v10, because hasn't really been hitting that many 10s in our wars. Usually he's busy with the 11s because he's very solid in a 10 versus 11, as you are going to see a bit later as well. And yeah, for that reason he hasn't had too many 10v10 attempts, but in this case he actually crushed the base. So Little bit of background information on this base. We had a video on this one, I think, where it was dipped successfully. So yeah, we had a successful 11 versus 10 attack on video on this base. But of course, this is a 10 versus 10, so definitely a different attack, but able to capitalize a little bit on that anyways. So yeah, went in heavy with the Lalo. Of obviously 3 air defenses left, all on this one side over here. The queen was able to die before the Lava Hound eventually got her, so that was nice. Or before she got the Lava Hound, rather. Couple of black bombs are gonna miss his last Lava Hound, and that is going to help him have some nice tanking for the rest of this. At this point, the base sort of looks like it's maybe going to hold up and defend, but the free spell was so huge in this attack, guys. Did you check out that free spell where he saved all of his balloons and turned this base, or this attack, I should say, right around and into his favor? And at this point, he had the base beat. Kind of deployed all of his loons. Those loons were a little bit early. We talked about that. But anyways, still able to wrap it up with the 3-star. So very, very nicely done by Aqui right here. By my man Mario, I should say. Also luring the Lava Hound away with the late Archer over there just so that his Lava Pups would not pop it. So very, very nicely done. Also late in the war. So very, very big triple. The Lost actually had most of their attacks very early. They were up for the main part of the war, but late in the war we were able to bring it back and swing it back into our favor. And this was definitely one of the attacks that brought it back for us. And then we are going to check out a couple of 10v11s because the other triples on the 10s, we cleared 10s, were all dips. So yeah, only 2 10v10s this war, but still okay for midweek, obviously. Nothing to complain about. I had a lot of attacks left late in war as well, so planning sort of all over the place, as it usually is in our midweek wars, but yeah, that's just the way it is. Nothing wrong with that, but yeah, obviously not going to lead to too many 10v10s. Yeah, so the queen doing work on one side of the funnel, Bolas in a rage spell creating the other half of the funnel, so that's interesting as well. There goes the jump spell, perfect funnel, guys, allowing access straight towards the core and nowhere else. There goes the free spell right on top of the Inferno Tower. Interesting clan castle, 2 baby dragons, Valkyrie, Loon, and a minion, so definitely haven't seen that before in a Town Hall 11 clan castle, and I don't want to say it didn't do anything here, but it didn't do anything. And only the Town Hall left to be bowled over now, but a bunch of bowlers left. And that's going to be that for the 2-star, 52%. And you will see that this attack is still going for a minute. So he's going a bit more crazy on this one. There goes King ability smacking Queen in the face. King and Golem tanking for the bowlers a little bit more. There goes the Baby Dragon. Take a look at this Baby Dragon value also, guys. The Baby Dragon is going to take out so many buildings because these Archer Towers are being distracted. I think the Baby Dragon grabbed like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 buildings over there, so a huge percentage in the end. Well, not huge, but 65% is definitely pretty good, and he's going to wrap it up at that. So very, very nicely done. Aqui grabbing the 5-pack this war with the 10v10 triple and 10v11 triple. I'm going to give him MVP of the War award for this one because, yeah, definitely did very well. A couple of solid 9s as well, but can't really overcome 10v10 and successful 10v11 as well. So up next we're going to have Tezo. He's turned into a beast, like overnight. He's destroying every turn 11 he is looking at this point in time. Got the 4-pack again this war, if I'm not mistaken. Gonna check on that in a bit, but definitely, yeah, he got the 4-pack. I'm sure he got the 4-pack, and a huge percentage as well. So in this case, once again coming in with the Queen walk on the one side and Bola Rage funnel on the other side. So that was sort of our thing this war. We did that quite a bit actually, and beautiful funnel, funneling everything straight into the middle. Very, very nicely done. Very good heal spell and free spell combination there as well. Keeping all of his bowlers alive. I think he lost like 1 bowler so far, so that's awesome. And the bowlers are able to go absolutely crazy in the core. The Eagle Artillery is down at this point. For 1 Inferno Tower is down. The Town Hall is going down now. The Queen is down. And at this point, we were joking in Discord like, he still has a chance at the triple. And it really looked pretty good. The attack looked pretty good. Obviously not for the 3-star because it was only fun and games in the voice chat. But his queen survived for such a long time. She was able to grab several more buildings, as you are able to see. I'm gonna speed through the rest because we are not gonna watch the queen walk in normal speed. That's a little bit long, guys, but yeah, huge percentage. He got 80% on this base, so amazing stuff by Tezo. Very, very nicely done, and I wish I could go to ×8 speed, but I cannot, so we are going to enjoy the rest of this 80% 2-star on number 3. Very, very good job to Tezo as well. And once again, guys, I gotta show this. Enemy team defenses. Look at the 11s. Perfect, once again. 4 out of 4 on the 10 versus 11. And on number 2, there's 2 defenses. Number 1, because we had an 11 versus 11 attempt, which did not succeed. But yeah, so we 2-starred all the 11s fresh. We tripled all the 10s, 2 10v10s, and then 6 dips. Went, I think, 6 out of 7 for dips, if I'm not mistaken. And on our side of the base, shout out to Elle for actually taking down Stevo for the 11 vs 11 triple. Then they had 2 10v10s, and then actually sort of struggled a little bit late. A little bit unfortunate for those guys, as I said, 2 tower 10s disadvantage, but also a couple of dips that did not go through in the end. So a little bit tough ending for the loss, but definitely great war to you guys. We were, yeah, definitely surprised by your performance. Very well done. And definitely big respect to you guys. Yeah, nice war. And that's going to wrap it up for this video, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Until the next one, I will see you all later. Peace out.